Hello, beautiful ladies. Welcome to the Jen Marples Show. You've got me today. I've got a solo episode coming in extra super hot because I am just coming off my son's high school graduation slash, it felt like a wedding, but it was a big family reunion as well. So all the family started coming in last Wednesday night. Well, I guess when you're listening to this, it's going to be 2 weeks after the fact, but I'm recording this on a Monday. My parents left this morning and we were a group 17 deep. We rolled 17 deep throughout graduation. And oh my God, I'm at that place where you're like, what just happened? It's like coming off of a wedding. And I am just speaking to y'all from the heart today because there are things to say and things to process. And I know a lot of you had big things going on. Lots of graduations, college graduations, high school graduations, eighth grade graduations, even fifth grade promotions. I've seen it all since depending on when we all had kids, our kids can be really old or they could be really young. And so I'm seeing it all around. And I'm just reminded about how freaking fast time flies. It flies so fast, it's not even funny. I was thinking about, I'm like, what was that Ferris Bueller quote? That was something that just called to me right before I got on with you guys. And I'm going to read it because this sums it all up. Life moves pretty fast. If you don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it. Oh, Ferris Bueller. And of course, for all of us, I think, what was I, 15, 16 when that movie came out? Um, and it's really it just says it all because I don't know what just happened. I have whiplash. I have whiplash because my son was just in preschool and now he's almost 19 and he just graduated from college. And I am feeling all the feels. I haven't even, I'm going to be honest. I mean, I felt all the feels, but I feel like more feels are coming. Because with entertaining a family and all the coordination and all of that, like I had itineraries, we had action items, we were going from A to B and B to C and splinter groups, when the graduation was over, of different days of other, parts of the family going into the city while I took my son to a graduation party and then we reconvened. And I'm literally in a state of whiplash right now, wondering what the hell just happened. But I did read myself. Oh my God. I read my son's letter to my husband and I this morning to kind of get me centered and grounded. So it was a beautiful letter that he wrote to us that he read to us at senior night a few weeks ago. And damn, this really is the hardest job. And when your kids say that you help them, and that you're their role model, and that if it wasn't for you, they wouldn't have gotten through school or gotten into college and all of that. I mean, I'm going to try to make it through this episode and not cry. But really, this conversation today, ladies, is really all about, I guess, stopping and smelling the roses and this Ferris Bueller quote, like life is moving really freaking fast right now. And I know all of you feel it. And all you moms out there who are, celebrating graduations, and you don't even have to be a mom. I mean, my sister was feeling it. One of my sisters doesn't have kids, and she's been an integral part of all my kids' lives. And, she's like, what the hell happened? Because, it takes a village to raise these kids. It's not just us, like my husband and I. It's a village. It's grandparents, it's teachers, it's the other moms, it's the coaches, it's absolutely everyone. And it's a miracle. It is a miracle. I think it's a miracle getting him across the finish line. When we were at this parent night 2 weeks ago, senior night, I looked around and this is what got me really emotional. I was like, I know what I've been through as a mom. And I'm just thinking from birth to now, all of us. And I talked to some of the moms about this at this graduation brunch. I said, the tears, the illness, the near-death experiences, the barf, the poop, the am I going to make any friends, just all of it. And every single one of us is aligned in the fact that we've all done this. We've all done this. So I looked around the room at the other moms I know the dads are involved, but I'm speaking to the moms, and I know there's a lot of single parents, so please don't hate on me. Let's just call it like the primary caregiver then, because I said we have done so much, and it brought me to tears because we tend to think about ourselves, and I'm just looking around going, every single mom in here has battled so many battles. We've all slayed so many demons on behalf of our kids. And we've all kind of a lot of times just done it in silence and haven't shared those battles. Some of the battles we do know. Um, but I was just in awe. I'm in awe of parenting. I'm in awe of my community and raising these great kids. And they're all going to go off and do great things. And they're just such a supportive group of kids. I don't know. Like I said, I'm feeling all the feels. And it really, truly takes a village. And this is why when I talk about just everything that I do and that we're all in this life and community together, it's like we have to always remember to look up and look out because that's how we do this. We don't do this alone. So God, I have an almost 19-year-old, a kid who's graduating and he's moving on and he's going to be moving into his college dorm in a few months. Lord have mercy. Oh, I just wait for that podcast episode, everyone. Just wait for that podcast episode. So this one's going to be kind of short and sweet today. I'm just reflecting, and I want to spread love and a big congratulations to all of you who have crossed babies across the finish lines. And it doesn't even have to be these big, sort of the ones that we all outwardly celebrate. But I know there's so many of you crossing these invisible finish lines of, illness and, just overcoming. Like so many kids have learning disabilities and so many kids are so challenged in so many different ways, and just getting kids through every day. Like it is a goddamn miracle when I look around at my community and what all the women, families, I should say, have accomplished. It just blows me away. So I'm coming at you with my heart filled with love today. And I just want you to reflect on a couple things of just how you're, first of all, showing up and how you are receiving help and how you are giving help. Because, I looked at a couple of the moms, and our kids have been in school together since kindergarten. We've been through nasty divorces that I've witnessed and borne witness to. Hopefully that's the right past tense because I'm brain dead today. Really crazy things. We've had somebody who just lost a daughter literally days before this graduation. It's crazy. We've had people in the community lose their kids. So a woman showed up to our graduation whose son, you've heard me talk about him before, who should have graduated with this class. She showed up to graduation. And so I just want us all to remember that we're all in this life together, and it truly takes all of us to make this world go round. And I'm saying this, I'm always saying this to you as much as I'm saying it to myself, because you tend to forget when we're kind of just have our heads down and we're plodding through and working and we're looking at our kids, we forget about the importance of this community, especially as these kids get older. But all the parents, everybody, teachers, caregivers, the coaches, like I said, everyone has an impact on how these kids turn out. And it's truly, I'm so hard on myself. I'm going to say it right now. I'm so incredibly hard on myself. I know you all are. I'm preaching for all of us not to be so hard on ourselves, and I'm working on it. It's my cross to bear. And I don't look up. And I think my husband said, it's like, Jesus Christ, we've got to pat ourselves on the back. Like this was a monumental accomplishment, because it's not just graduating. I mean, all these kids that graduated, they're the last COVID class, the last high school COVID class. And so we had to overcome a lot. There was a lot of depression, a lot of anxiety, a lot of shit went down for these kids. And we all got to the other side. There's lasting impacts and effects. And, I'm just, well done, everyone. Well done as a community, as our society, as parents, of getting, our children across the finish line. And so much of the work that I'm doing, just to empower all of you, it's to empower these kids that are coming behind us. So they see all of us going out there and attacking dreams. And I wanted to, you know what? Okay, sidebar. I wanted to give a speech. And we went to a brunch 2 days after graduation. And I wasn't hosting this, so it was multiple hosts, but they said, anybody come up here and give a speech? And one of my friends looked at me. She's like, go up there, Jen. Like, I know you'll give a great speech. I'm like, well, I know that. I'd give my inspirational kids speech and supporting each other's speech. But my son at that exact moment looked at me and gave me the hell no and the I'm going to chop your neck off kind of sign. If you're watching this on YouTube, you can see it. But the no, I'm like, God dang it. I want to give you all my words of wisdom. And part of it was going to be that you don't have to have it all figured out. And that, I'm 54 and I'm building something new and awesome and amazing and we can impact lives. But I know these kids think it just what college they're going to, if they didn't get into their dream school, if they're going to community college or whatever their trade school, whatever they're planning to do, that it doesn't mean, none of it means anything in regards to the rest of their lives. It's just one little step on the path. And so much of this, like I said, is so important because it shows my girls, it shows my son, it shows like his friends. I think it's especially important for these young men to see the work that I'm doing because it's damn hard being a woman these days. And so hopefully a lot of things will change in 20, 30 years. But I'm so passionate about this. God damn it. I really wanted to give my speech. And I told all my friends, I said, all right, when my girls graduate, I'm hosting the party. I'm giving the speech for all the young girls of, what they have to look forward to and how they're going to get through this community and collaboration and widening the circles, expanding. That's really the speech I wanted to give. People were giving great speeches, but I wanted to give the speech that I talk about with all of you all the time. And that's looking for ways to widen our circles and expand and welcome people in and be vulnerable and step out of your comfort zone and make new friends and find new groups. Okay, I'll have to have my son and his friends listen to this podcast. Somebody did mention that friendships are really important, and they are extremely important. I think it's more important than your grades. It's really building that network that's going to pick you up when you fall down and are going to be there not only for the good times, but also for the bad times. So y'all, you're getting me with this puffy heart. And I purposely didn't want to have an agenda going into this podcast. I'm like, I'm going to let it fly and let it roll. And whatever's going to come out is going to come out, because this has been this is like sort of a hashtag humongous midlife moment. And I know so many of you are going through the same things. And especially you all who have, kids graduating from college and now they're launching and going to move away for real and get jobs. Well, yay, jobs, yay, starting to pay for themselves. But that's a huge thing. But what I do know is that I have taken every single piece of advice to heart that I've gotten from the women who've come before me. And so if you're behind me in this and you don't have a high school senior yet, or you are having one next year in a couple of years, just grab onto everything I'm saying. I'll keep sharing stuff because I've grabbed onto all the women who've come before me, who've got the kids in college and the ones who've graduated. And then I've got one of our very close friends. We just got invited to her daughter's wedding. So, wow. So it helps to hear, because then we know relationships change and they morph and they become different. And it's just always beautiful. And I really hang on to that. And I'm really going to hang on to that when I drop my kid off in August, because whoa, I know that's going to be the thing for me. And then coming back and, navigating our household with 4 instead of 5. So midlife moments, ladies, midlife moments. So we've got to savor all the moments. We've got to really sink in and, savor. There's really no other word for it. I caught myself thinking about to-do lists and all the things that have to happen today on Monday after, entertaining family and being in this great, love bubble. And my husband, that's, I guess, why I married him, because I'm like, crazy, go, go, go. And he's like, Jen, come on, it's all there for you. We are in these moments and we don't get these moments back. We don't get these moments back. So I just, I continue to give myself permission to just say, fuck it. I am present. I stayed off social media all week and I didn't post one picture about graduation until today. I said, I'm going to give myself that space. I'm not going to take anything away from being with my kids, being with my family who came in from all over the place to celebrate. And it was very freeing. I recommend everybody does that. Take the time, unplug as much as you can and really say, because I know a lot of moments will be coming up this summer. A lot of you are probably going to travel and seeing family or just traveling with your own little families and loved ones. Just savor those moments, really sink in. We had this not existential, but this kind of deep conversation with some of the moms and I were in a group just chatting about a lot of stuff. When you've been with families since these kids have been in kindergarten, a lot of them, a lot of shit has gone down since 2011. That's when our kids started kindergarten. And we see where we've come and we know where we're going. Well, we have an idea where we're going, where we want to go. And gosh, to steal Glennon Doyle's phrase, we can do hard things. We can do really fucking hard things because women are doing really, really hard things right now as we speak. I'm doing a hard thing. I'm saying goodbye to my baby. There are even harder things happening right now. So just savor, enjoy, shut everything down. Just let life happen. I'm saying this, y'all, I think I'm saying this to myself, like, Jen, let life happen and don't worry about the plan and what's next and all the work stuff you have to do. And oh shit, we still have to register for Reese's classes. That's my son's name and blah, blah, blah. Okay, bit by bit, we get this done. We're going to get it done and just savor is that going to be the name of this podcast episode? Savoring the moments? It probably will be. Because it's just all channeling through me right now. But again, I want to keep this short and sweet for you ladies today. And ladies, I will leave you with this. You've got this. You've got this. And if you don't have this and you feel like you're bursting at the seams, which I was a week or so ago, call on a friend, call somebody and kvetch, cry, do what you need to do. I've got a couple friends on we've got kids who just graduated from high school bat channel, and we are supporting each other. You can always reach out to me. Please know you can always reach out to me. And I've had quite a few of you reach out to me regarding graduation. So please do. But we've got this. And if you don't have it, tap into your friends and your network and please tap into me. So we've got this. Life moves pretty fast. Thanks, Ferris Bueller. So I'm going to put that quote in the show notes as well so we don't ever forget it. Savor every moment. Dear, dear, dear ladies, savor every moment. And I will see you next week. I love you all. Have a great day.